here's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Today we hit double digits, week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Miami Dolphins. Shadows starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing to start here is Tua. That's taken in, Dontavian Wicks. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard.
44, ready.
On the ground, this is Devon Achane. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. The Dolphins at 4-5, a game under 500. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Dolphins march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. And he clanks it off the right upright. And it's no good.
Jake Bailey set to kick off.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Allen. Oh, the ball comes out on the hip, but they'll say it's incomplete. Well, these 2 teams met earlier in the year in Buffalo with the Bills winning that ball game. So they're looking for the season sweep with a win here in Miami. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Sharp's got it. Left side. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short. So it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a guy who played his high school ball at Miami Central, it's James Cook. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. Give him 18 on that one as the Bills are going to have a 1st down.
we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities. And we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
And he stopped immediately there. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
They try again with Cook. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. This will be play number 8 on the drive. It's 3rd and goal. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
And no move to take the offense on the field. They're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th and goal. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Bills take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. 4th and goal, and they just tell the leader of this offense to sneak it in there, and he got it done.
Yeah, all you're trying to do is follow the wedge that's created in front of you. Center, guards, tackles. Just get low, fire out, and you get low right behind them and get it over the goal line.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They are a game under 500 now following the loss a week ago. And this is a team, Charles, that just has not been able to string victories together.
Yeah, they're certainly going the wrong way, aren't they? Because it looked like they had things pointing in the right direction, but now they've lost 2 straight. And that means this game is vital, extremely important, because if they fall 2 games below 500, the road back into playoff contention, awfully difficult.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready. Out.
Tua going to throw. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. You look at this Buffalo defense. Into this game, they're ranked number 22 in the NFL against the pass, Charles.
When they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against some people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league. So there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Ed Oliver make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. So on 4th down, here's Jake Bailey to punt for the Dolphins. Yeah, last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. James Cook with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is up to 8.
Dolphins 6. Mitch Wishnowsky sets the kickoff.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out when they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going. They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
This is 2nd and 8. Here's Tua. The pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Ed Oliver. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. Well, when you time those screen passes perfectly, they can work perfectly, but that time it took a little too long to develop.
And you zeroed in on exactly what makes that play go. Timing. Because if the timing's off at all, those unblocked defenders coming at the quarterback, they'll put him on the deck.
So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long.
Watson, Oscar.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete.
Well, if you have man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incomplete.
And look at this, it's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt, it doesn't work out. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Brandon Cooks, 32 yards. And the Bills go up by 2 touchdowns. Here's Bass now for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-6. Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Yeah, ready.
Here's Achane to start the drive. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3.
Ready. Out.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. When you look at this defense, this unit currently 7th in the NFL, Charles, in stopping the run.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now they've got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
And he brings this up to the 46, good enough for the first. And they pick up the first down there with a gain of 4.
6-yard line.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now Tua on the bootleg here. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 15 yards there on the play as they try to chip away at this 15-point deficit. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 38. A run straight ahead with Achane. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
That was Terrell Bernard navigating his way to the backfield and dropping him for a loss.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. A really nice effort that time. 12 yards on the keeper, picking up the first.
Now, that was a designed run. Now, remember, if a quarterback goes feet first, he's protected. But if he dives head first, he's not. On that play, he figured the risk was worth the reward.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. Joey Bosa in on the stop.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
2nd and 5.
All right, come on. All right, go. Ready.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua. This is caught. And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Go ahead. Ready, team.
And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
And that's a play to applaud because these RPOs, things happen so quickly. And that ball's out of the quarterback's hands fast. He read it and reacted and was there to hit him as the ball arrived at the receiver. Big-time read, big-time play.
All right, fellas, listen up.
Looking to pass. Tua. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane taking it in from a yard out. And the Dolphins are able to cut into that deficit. This time, the extra point up and good. And that'll cut the lead to 21-17. Boy, they're down only 1 score. Still first half. But they're going to line up for the onside kick. And the Bills are going to recover. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Allen going to run with it. And he wisely will throw that one away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
to the air. Allen on the RPO. He'll keep it. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards. A 12-yard loss, and it brings up third.
Third and long.
So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on third and long. Operating from the gun, Allen. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. So on fourth down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, run, pass. Defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that's going to bring up second down.
Second and 6. At the 40-yard line.
Tua sets up to pass it. And going deep for Hill. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hill. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
20, TX.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. He'll try to do it himself. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. First down, here's the run with Cook. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Shakir holds it in. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
56, 56.
That's good for Bills. First down. It's a gain of 12.
Cook up the gut.
101 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Second down and 4.
Now Allen. That's to Cook out of the backfield. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to make it third down and less than a yard.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
From the gun, it's Allen.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Touchdown!
Khalil Shakir.
As the first half is winding down. And the Bills would extend their lead here just before halftime.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And the lead is up to 15 now.
Dolphins 13.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Watch it, Oscar. All right, come on. Turbo one. Out.
Tua, a final shot before half.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And the Bills are going to recover. A very interesting call and one that backfired.
Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just